Hello and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays in this December of 2019, on this day of the 13th full moon of the year. And as I normally do a full moon oracle channeled message that I send to my email list on the full moon, I'm combining it with Wisdom Wednesdays today. And this has been in these full moon oracle messages from my guides. This has been the year of building bridges, and there have been different bridges as we've gone through the year. And on this 13th moon, they asked me to remind you all of something that came through back in 3 years ago in 2016. So building a bridge between people and between people and nature. And I want to just mention the fact of the 13th moon and this superstition that we have in many cultures that the number 13 is unlucky. And let's reclaim the number 13. We have 13 full moons in a calendar year. And the number 13 was sacred to the goddess because of these 13 full moons. So making the number 13 into an unlucky number was actually part of the suppression of the goddess worship of worshiping our Mother Earth and being in tune with nature and for women, of course, with our cycle, our moon cycles. This also was a way to denigrate women. So let's reclaim the sacred nature of the number 13, and let's celebrate this 13th full moon of the calendar year. So this can be a meditation that you can undertake to do as a way to help bring healing in these incredibly divisive times. So here's the message from my guides. They say, we are showing you a bridge, building a bridge of love, a bridge of sparkling divine light, building a bridge connecting hearts. This is something that can be done in groups, the group subtle energy field work, the group subtle activism work, and by individuals. This is necessary now. As you build bridges in this form in meditation with energy, see these bridges as rainbow bridges, that symbol of celebration of diversity. This is not just for the sexual orientation of people, it is also for the skin color and facial features and body type and personalities and political views and religions. So there's a tradition in some indigenous cultures that the rainbow bridge is the bridge that when we're leaving this body and going on to what is next, we walk the rainbow bridge. So this is not walking the rainbow bridge into death after death. This is a different kind of rainbow bridge. So it continues. We are all one, and this, the bridge of oneness, and the connection of hearts to hearts, and the softening of hearts that have been barricaded, that have been shut off against what is perceived as the other. The other perception is false, of course. Continue to ground, cleanse, and clear these thought forms, these old constructs from your energy field. Continue assisting others to do this. This can also become part of the work that you teach. This clearing away the incorrect ideas, the incorrect constructs, the incorrect programs, if you want to call them that others are not us, that the other must be closed out, that we must remain separate in order to remain safe. It is actually the opposite. We must come into oneness in order to be truly safe with each other. This is a work that all who are conscious, all who are training in higher consciousness and who are meditating and doing subtle energy field work, this is a time in which this is highly necessary. We strongly encourage you to put this message out now. Undertaking in each person in their own meditations, creating an image in their imagination of the connection of all to each other, the connection of all beings to each other, the connection of all humans to each other, hearts connected with streams of light. Enlist the trees. The trees will assist with this as they can send messages far and wide. Use the image of grounding as a tree, connecting your root systems to the root systems of trees, asking the root systems of earth, of all the plants, the fungi, bacteria, asking them to pass the message to increase the awareness and consciousness in humans and all beings on earth that we are all one. To open the gates of perception that have been closed. This is a useful teaching, this idea of the gates, the gating. The gates of perception must be opened in order to feel, to see, to appreciate, to understand, to elevate. There are many, many forces swirling on the earth plane at this time, attempting to increase the amount of separation and the killing that results therefrom. Gaia herself, as the unified conscious organism, must be enlisted in reaching human hearts, in opening the gates of perception that have been closed. As you see the rainbow bridge of divine light, see the others coming onto the bridge. See others of all colors and shapes coming onto the bridge from both sides. See them merge with each other and take on each other's clothing. See their hearts become connected with streams of light, creating a light grid connecting all together, connecting each to each other. See the light grid also connecting to the trees and to all beings on earth, the animals, those of the sea, of the air, the plants. This can be done with your elections, with your political situation. The current people in power have revived old evils and called forth division and separation and violence. See these people walking onto the rainbow bridge. See those on the other side walking on the bridge. See them merging with each other and exchanging clothing. And see the stream of light connecting hearts, connecting all to each other. Sing the light streams into being. Sing the heart connection. Sing the love. Sing the compassion. Sing the connection. Imagine, intend, sing. So I invite you to use this meditation of the rainbow bridge for yourself and in your groups to help us to heal these divisions and to understand that we are all more alike than we are different, and that when we truly come together is when we are safe and when we can actually create the solutions that we need in order to have a planet we can still live on. So take this idea of the rainbow bridge into your holidays with your families and into this sacred time of the turning of the year at this time of the sacred 13th moon. And I wish you many, many blessings. See you next time.